to 30 minutes of the game maybe, but after that, mid to late game, it's not bad.
They're actually going to contest, I think. Are they going to contest with
Huh.
Abaddon? Abaddon plus Axe.
It could be a rough lane for Black if they leave Black solo though. So I feel like they almost, if Black solo, he's potentially against a Queen of Pain, although yeah, Loon picks up the Queen of Pain.
If it's against the Zeus, who was the mid player? If it's against the Zeus, I think the Gyro will have a good time. If it's against the Queen of Pain, Gyro might have a bad time against that hero 1v1.
YP played mid last game on Dragonite. He's on the Zeus this time around.
So it's actually off lane Queen of Pain.
Well, their offlane player is on the PL right now. So the guy who played Darkseer is on PL. So who knows? Who knows? They're confusing us as well as Fnatic. I like it.
Just look at the items, then we'll know.
Yeah.
So you can't confuse us with the items you purchase.
Well, Fnatic don't see the items.
Zeus has Observer Watch, okay, so it's gonna be an off-lane Zeus. Yeah, but like you mentioned, Fnatic doesn't know who's going what lane, so kind of hard for them to tell.
Yep. Well, Fnatic very early get deep into the enemy jungle here. Net coming down to plan an Observer, what I imagine, and looks like maybe an Axe Abaddon lane and Witch Doctor could just be going top with Gyro.
Did he actually TP down to actually get the wall? I didn't actually see.
I think so, because he got down here really. I didn't see, but I suddenly saw him down in the jungle. I'm like, huh, how did he get here so fast? So he must have TP, because he got there way quicker than he normally would.
The question right now is if Fnatic are going to do a tri-lane with the Axe, Witch Doctor, Abaddon plus Axe against the PR. Because if Burster actually knows this, they can actually maybe put the Queen of Pain to actually, not the Queen of Pain, the Zeus to deal with the tri-lane and just leave the PL towards the top lane against the Gyro with the help of the Dazzle.
Well, PL is positioned towards the top lane. We'll see what happens here in the early game engagement. Burster are grouped up near this top lane, looking to grab themselves this bounty rune.
Very strong level 1 fight with the Zeus and the Shaker.
Yep, there is a Gyrocopter on the dire side, but Black takes a lot of damage, doesn't get blocked off. The Fissure on the wrong side.
He wanted to block him. Yeah, he wanted to block him off on the right. On the left, sorry.
Oh, Black's still taking a lot of damage here. Ian goes in, but the cast bounces around. Actually goes to the illusion here. Nice Shadow Wave, gonna heal him back a bit. Light Striker Ray does hit the Zeus, and oh, Black further to the north. Queen of Pain. That was a blink forward. Black's still alive thanks to the Tangos. He got his self cancelled, and the fight continues. Light Striker Ray catches out too. Mushi now low as well. Loon gets a Shadow Wave, and that's going to be a kill. Fissure comes out. Mushi, one more right click. He doesn't get it on Mushi. Now he will blink to the high ground. Abaddon in trouble as well. Has a shield in 5 seconds. This level 1 blink.
Dude, I was going to say the level 1 blink is just worth it. Hashtag worth it. Cancel the south, got the first blood. And who got the bounty rune? Oh, unfortunately, Fnatic got both of the bounty runes. So it's kind of like more or less even because everyone was like in. Maybe even better for Fnatic because the Axe was actually in the lane and he's gonna creep skip right now.
Axe is so fun.
I think Fnatic actually got better of the trade there, even though they gave up first blood because the 2 bounty runes and the free farm from the Axe.
Axe is going to be he's level 3. After 2 creep waves, he has hit level 3 because of a bounty rune.
The bounty rune. Bounty rune plus 2 creep waves, and right now there's no way the Queen of Pain can come near this lane. If he sees the Queen in the lane, he can just go for a Battle Hunger and just go Battle Hunger and chase him out of the lane.
Yeah. Well, there's 2 Fnatic heroes down here. Abaddon comes down as well. Loon has to be very careful. You mentioned the Battle Hunger, and I feel like you're better off getting that than the call, because I don't think Queen of Pain will let you just walk up and call, but Chrissy for now, causing all kinds of problems down bottom. Mid lane, it is going to be Zeus against Lina. Zeus already out of mana here. Does have a bottle coming out, so it will be YP in the mid lane once more for Team Burster. And it's an aggro tri-lane out of Burster, trying to challenge the Gyrocopter's farm up top.
More like they were actually more like feels like they wanted to dodge the Axe.
Yeah, great Fissure block.
Gets blocked there. Very nicely done, and the heal bomb with all the heroes around the Witch Doctor gets an easy kill.
Mushi comes top, but YP's already grabbed himself the rune, gets the illusion out. Mushi, Dragon Slave does a bit of damage, but the bottle charge is healing him up, and Mushi needs to be a bit careful. Has a lot of wand charges though, and that's something he's going to look to maybe bait out YP to get too aggressive on him. There's a lightning bolt. Whoa! Mushi pops the wand, turns around, will get the kill. Nicely played with the wand. He did bait, just as I said, like, oh, he's going to look to bait him out. He does just that. Gets a solo kill on YP. You got to keep track of that as a mid player.
That was like a huge bait there. I think at the river, the Zeus could have actually tried to kill the Lina if he was level 3, because when they actually went for the fight at the ruin, Zeus was level 2 and Lina was level 3. That's why he took so much damage from the Lina. He was like a level behind because Mushi got Mushi got the first bounty rune, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he got the level 1 bounty. So Mushi will start bottle crowing now. He's almost level 5 while Zeus is just hit level 3. This is looking really bad for the mid lane on the Radiant side. And their aggro trial lane's going okay, but looking at the farm, Gyro's farming just fine.
Yeah, bottom lane is like abandoned on the corner.
Yeah, Loon's gone back to base to heal. He buys himself a couple null talismans and some boots, so he's gone very early game centric with his item build, but Ohio in maybe some trouble at top lane. There's going to be a doppelbock forward. Fissure going to miss. He goes for the block, doesn't even hit the stun, and Ohio, as a result, will survive.
That was a kill. That was a kill.
Black going to look to turn around. Rock Barrage comes out and does a bit of damage. Now Ian in trouble. Doesn't have a double walk for some time. They change target to VK, who's forced to Grave, and he's going to be pushed out of this lane as a result. So even though Fnatic don't get a counter kill, it's still a great trade for them as they bully away Burster's aggressive tri lane.
That was a sad Fissure. He wanted to do too much when he just needed to land the Fissure.
Nice tower deny from Loon, but the fact you're losing a tower at 4 minutes speaks for itself. So Net, I think this is a fight you're gonna lose.
Suicide.
Yeah. Gets the suicide. Loon, blink away. He's got himself some tangos. Battle Hunger will wear off, and it looks like he will barely survive this. Gets the suicide, but I really underestimate the Queen of Pain damage there. With 2 null talismans, Loon able to hold his own against the Abaddon aggression.
Yeah, but at least he didn't give away much. It's like a free trip back to the fountain for support, and he was just hoping that they get the kill at least on the Queen of Pain. Like trading his life with a suicide on a core position, Queen of Pain is definitely gonna be worth it there.
Yeah. Burster have their work cut out for them again here in game number 2. Big stacks here in the neutrals here, at least. That's some good news for YP, who can look to catch up and farm some of this.
Oh, he's actually super far behind.
Yeah, that's an understatement.
Hits against 30.
This is what happens when you lane mid against Mushi. This is why Mushi plays mid. Mushi invis, TP's top, still has the invis rune. And this is a cheeky little play that...
Oh, sentry. There's a sentry.
Oh, he's going to walk into it. Mushi gets the dodge off Ian. Nicely played. Gets out of there. And Mushi's probably thinking like, what? How does he get that double walk off? But Sentry Ward helps him out
bottom lane, like Chrissy is like just chasing the Queen of Pain, like Lone out of the lane all the time when he gets the chance.
Yeah, Chrissy's had a very strong showing this series. Game 1
I
on
wonder
the
if he's gonna go for a Vanguard first though, rather than a quick blink this game. Not sure what he wants to go for.
We'll see. Chrissy finds him with the Battle Hunger. He's chasing after him. Has Tranquil Boots, but broken. Won't be able to catch up for the...
I think he definitely is gonna go for a dagger. Otherwise, he would have at least purchased something if he wants to go for the Vanguard. Usually, the Vanguard is a much more greedy build on Axe if you get a good start.
Especially in like we see Vanguard more in the 1v1 matchups because you aren't forced to rotate off your lane. You can farm more when you're in a 1v1, but
and it's the same concept of like Bristleback winning the lane. You force enemy to rotate to kill you, but you need to expend so much resources to even try to kill the Axe with the Vanguard.
Well, the offensive trail lane from Burst is still struggling to find kills here. They almost got the Witch Doctor again, but narrowly missed it. Mushi stun at mid. Going to be off the mark here. He's still chasing, though. Laguna Dragon Slave will be the death of YP, and I think Mushi knows he's going to come and find the stacks. Oh, no.
No. All the hard work.
It's being pinged. Zeus says, guys, what do we do? What do we do?
My gold mine is getting jacked.
Zeus, you can't do this. Oh, the wall. He even thinks, he's like, how do I get Laguna there? He's behind the trees. But Mushi has an answer to everything. That Observer Ward.
Oh my god.
That is just nicely played by Mushi there. Getting a really nice Observer Ward down and stealing the stack.
Yeah, it was a very good understanding of the situation because he knows the Zeus was totally zoned out of the lane, and every time it's 40 seconds, the Zeus is missing, so he knows what's up with the Zeus. Yeah. That's like adding salt into injury, getting the kill and I think the kill is not the biggest thing there. The stack was the biggest deal.
Well, Mushi level 8 now against a barely level 6 Zeus, and We'll see Axe come towards the mid lane. Blink Sonic Wave, they do bring down Witch Doctor, but that's just a Witch Doctor. Axe is nearby with a Blink Dagger in hand. Could go for the Blink Call, but decides against him. Black being zoned out top, so Burster at least pushing back Fnatic here.
1 kill at least for them.
The top scoreboard looks good for Burster, but that is so misleading. For one,
yeah, like using the Sonic Wave just to get a... Sonic Wave is a very big cooldown spell, you know. Every time you use it, if you don't get a key kill, or if you don't get an objective out of it, it's like, sometimes it's not worth it.
The CSs right now, 71 CS for an Axe, 8 minutes in. A lot of that neutrals, but still a huge advantage going Fnatic's way. The net worth, yeah, it speaks for itself. About a 2.5k net worth lead just 8 minutes in, and that's with a kill deficit on the Fnatic side.
Yeah, and here comes the Axe with a haste rune on top. He TPs in, and if he gets like at least 2 kills here, this is gonna be the lane will be over for Buster.
No, so much is gonna come down to this doppelganger usage. What can he make of it? Here comes Axe, Blink Call ready. The cooldown gonna lead things off here. Black gets low before the fight even begins. He may go down. No, the Blink Call saves him. There's one culling to get this thing started here. They're going to look for VK as well. He gets low. Axe is in dunk range. Can he get the dunk here? Grave comes out. Chrissy has a blink. Dunk. Got him. Loon's now TP'd in. He also blinked as well. He doesn't have the blink, but the call going to miss. The fissure goes for the support instead of the Axe, and it looks like, there we go. You mentioned they needed 2 kills. They'll get 2 kills, and it's the PL and the Dazzle both going down. Any response in sight. Loon forces out the cask here as Loon now blinks at the side. They want to go back in here. They've got Zeus with him and everything. He's already used the ultimate here. Neck gets low from a Thunderbolt, but doesn't look like that's going to lead to a kill, at least not right away. Another shield comes out, and Fnatic will get the better of this top engagement.
They got 2 kills for 0 in return, right?
Yeah.
They didn't lose any. And Gyro, he was getting pressured a lot in the lane, and now the help would just give him a lot of space and room to farm after this. He needed that help quite badly. So the Axe repaying his team for giving him so much space with that engagement, getting 2 key kills.
Well, he's going to find all kinds of stacks in his jungle as well, although he may leave them for I think Mushi's saying, hey, hold on a second, I want my Bloodstone, mate. You've already got your blink. Axe doesn't need anything other than a blink.
Who says he doesn't need any other thing? He needs more items.
Mushi says that, you know? that's my Mushi impression. Give me all the farm, please.
He's actually not like that though.
No.
Honestly, he's not like that.
He's a team player.
he's a very unselfish player, I want to say. Yeah.
Well, he's gonna find another stack here in the Radiant jungle.
He's gonna steal the opponent's stack and leave the stack.
He may kill the PL here. He's got vision with this Observer Ward, and there's a LSA Dragon Slave. Yep, they got the Laguna.
And he's level 10 at 10 minutes.
The stack. Top lane, Sonic Wave, Zeus Ultimate. Black going to survive with the help of the Aphotic Shield as well as the Death Coil, and gets brought down in the end. Fissure with another Thunderbolt. Helps him out there. Zeus in all kinds of trouble here. Instead, they're going to go for Loon on the Queen of Pain. Culling Blade. Got him! YP now. Underneath the tier 1 tower. We'll see a Borrowed Time push him away. Meanwhile, the Axe is going for VK here. Has enough damage to get the Culling Blade. Yep, just got him underneath the threshold, and another Blink Dunk will get him. Chrissy has a call and not going to go for it right away. He gets 2 though. The PL could walk into this one. He's actually not going to go for it. He's saving the mana for the dunk, and as a result, he almost pays for this with his life. We'll have a Blink out. No, goes for the other kill with the Lance. Chrissy's still in trouble. Needs the Blink out, but he keeps taking damage here. Chrissy can be helped out by Black, and Black will find a return kill as Chrissy does end up going down to 1 more Lance here, and Black finds the PL, but at least Burster get a couple kills going the PL's way. He gets a double kill on Abaddon and Axe, so the best exchange we've seen yet, it feels like, for Burster.
They're still losing out on the farm department heavily because their stacks got stolen, and the Lina hasn't been really participating a lot. Like the last 2 engagements at top, Lina didn't participate at all. She was just busy doing her own thing and just getting farm and stealing the opponent's stacks. And right now she's level 11, Mushi's level 11, so he's gonna be able to kill anyone. He's very high level, and Bloodstone already completed.
Yeah.
In like 100 gold and maybe 200 gold.
I'll be coming out soon. You will be looking for that top room, but Zeus will challenge him, and
You know, the same thing is happening in this game again. He has a smoke. The last game you were talking, oh, the Lina has his own smoke. This game, it seems like it's a thing they're doing like on a consistent basis. I know it's a small sample size, only 2 games, but
Yeah.
it's still something interesting to note that he has a smoke all the time.
Alright.
The first smoke.
Wonder if it's like a team decision or just something personal preference from Mushi. See if like
Dude, look at this ward. Top lane, look at the ward.
that's
Damn,
next
that's a good
level
ward.
stuff. Normally the sentry's way like because you put the sentry way further up. Normally that's like out of the sentry range.
And it's not even the sentry, it's like the tower kind. Damn, that's a really good ward.
That sees really far behind the tower.
How to place your wards 101 by, I think, or higher place the ward. Or, and maybe it's Nat, yeah, Nat is the better warder. Actually Nat.
Well, some next level stuff. Mushi also, I mean, he got the deep ward in this Radiant jungle, so warding has been on point from Fnatic.
Yeah, Nat is definitely the warding expert. He does a lot of work in terms of warding.
Finding out those exact ranges to keep it out of tower range and stuff. Whoa, top lane, Black. Let's be careful as Sonic Wave is available. And that's what Queen of Pain's looking to use here, but Mushi going to rotate up. There we go. Chrissy gets him with the blink, and there's a Laguna Blade dunk as Chrissy gets the kill. Queen of Pain could be next on the chopping block for Chrissy. As that lane ward spots out YP, Sonic Wave to the north. Queen of Pain gets the kill on Gyrocopter. That's Black going down, and Loon's still alive for now. Chrissy has a call. Hits it on Loon, and there's enough damage, and that's going to lead to a second kill. As he gets chopped. And YP in trouble. That's a Bloodstone for Mushi. He gets up to 10 Bloodstone charges already. As the snowball begins now for your Lina.
See, he just completes the Vanguard on the X right now, giving him a lot more survivability against the PL. The rest of the heroes deal a lot of spell damage, so I wouldn't even be surprised if he gets a pipe this game. It's a really good item against what they have, what Buster has.
Yeah, it's so much, it's very magic damage focused, and I'm not going to see PL get any sort of physical damage anytime soon. The only other non-physical damage is the Queen of Pain Sonic Wave, so...
Yeah, Black has been the receiving end of the Sonic Waves, like the past few times.
Yeah. He's gone for a kind of greedier build, going for the Helm of the Dominator. He's been stacking Ancients, will give him some good catch-up farm, but do you feel like this could have maybe been a better game to go for that more fighting-style, drums type build, or...?
I mean, it's possible. If he didn't die, obviously if he didn't die, then you would say, oh, the Helm of Dawn actually paid off because he's much more farm. But because he died, then it's like, oh, probably should have gone for some more stats so he would actually be able to survive. So it's really subjective, all this stuff. All things. It's no right or wrong, I feel. Like, this game, it might have been more synergy with his teammates if he go for a fighting build, but I wouldn't really fault him too much on going a farming build as well. Because your team is doing all the work, like on the patrolling the map, and Lina's gonna get another pick off from the Queen of Pain thanks to a good observer ward placement once more.
Yeah, I think that one was planned by a hire though, so give hire some credit
And
for that one.
we need to have like a notification for who actually
Well, we
plays
can
the
check.
ward.
You can check the ward cosmetics maybe. They're different
Oh,
cosmetics.
is it?
Yeah. This is the higher ward cosmetic, and the other
Oh,
one's
yeah,
that doesn't
actually,
have any
yeah.
cosmetics.
This is and the top lane is no cosmetic. Yeah, this one is Net plays the top ward.
This one by the Ancients is also a higher, so
Well played, Mr. Parker.
Yeah,
I didn't know that you can actually tell.
I'm on ward watch, Winter.
So what if you don't have cosmetics on both the support players, so you can never tell who plays the ward?
Oh, that's a tough one. That's where you got to keep a keen eye out for that. I'm not sure what the solution is there. Back in the Dota 1 days, you could tell by the color of the ward, I guess.
Yeah, that's like the color. Who plays the wards? You have a different color on the ward.
Yeah. Because it would like actually belong to that person, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know for Dota 2, I guess there's no way of telling.
Yeah, Chrissy is actually going to go for a BKB against all the spell damage. A much more selfish build, but it allows him to be much more of a lot of more freedom in the team fights because you don't get controlled by the Shaker. Whereas if you go for the pipe, it's much more beneficial for your teammates, I'd say.
Yeah.
Both has its merits. So BKB is more of you want to go in and just kill stuff. Pipe is you want to save the supports.
Fnatic now looking to start tightening the noose on Burster, as they have limited their farming opportunities. Deep wards in their jungle, blocking off the Ancients. Deep wards in the top lane. PL is still getting at least a bit aggressive with regards to taking farm at the top lane and in the dire jungle, but it's only because Fnatic are actually taking Roshan as we speak, so it looks like Black gonna
Yeah,
get
they
to
have
work.
vision. They saw the supports rotating over towards the Roshan area, so they know what's going on, and
Mushi blinking forward, gets YP, that's a kill. And may even get a tier 2 tower out of this. Went for the Blink Dagger instead of the Boots of Travel this time around, and well, it's paid off there at least with that one kill.
And we were talking so much about like the deep boarding that Fnatic has. You don't usually see that so often happening against a lineup that has a Zeus, because Zeus would be able to just casually scout all the wards most of the time. But because this game the Zeus is not having a good time, it's much more difficult for him to constantly spam his lightning bolt to actually check for the wards.
Yep. Mushi gonna farm up even more of the enemy jungle, and now with Aegis in hand, I can only imagine they're gonna look to start getting more aggressive. Chrissy actually thought he takes the Aegis on the axe, so...
Yeah, why not? He's like the playmaker now.
Yep. Does he go for this solo kill? He's like, I think I can kill Dazzle by myself.
663. One spin.
Oh, he missed the Dazzle.
He needs at least one spin and one right click to get a Culling Blade off on the Dazzle.
Well, I'm not going to find it with that blink call. But Fnatic still in a very good position here. Black going to work on an SMY, it looks like, with the Yasha pickup, and...
Diffuser is online, Mr. Parker.
For PL?
On the PL.
Ah.
Yeah.
I mean, PL's kept up at least
doing
this
fine.
game.
Yeah, he's doing fine actually. 7k net worth considering the situation.
Blink call, that's going to catch out the PL, and with the Laguna Blade dunk, that's the death of him. Chrissy taking that low damage. Black as well. Black's going to be careful. He has not got the Aegis. No Sonic Wave in sight as Loon goes in with the Blink Blade Mail, in fact. And Loon still nearby, kind of chasing, but not going to find any follow-up there as Mushi gets out scot-free. Has saved himself up 13 Bloodstone charges, and he is...
I actually like the
very
blade.
scary.
I actually like the blade mail on the Queen of Pain this game, because there's a lot of AoE damage that you cannot control on Fnatic's lineup. For example, the Aphotic Shield Burst, the Gyro Cooldown, and the Lina spells. So there's a lot of potential in the blade mail pickup on the Queen of Pain this game.
Well, and even just if you can get it off, it means you've got this small window where Lina is not going to look to Laguna you while you're blade mailing, so it allows you to blink more aggressively. And
Yeah, I mean it's kind of a double-edged sword though. Sometimes it could work against your favor if you do it wrongly, and you put yourself in a very dangerous position. So the blade mail pickup is like very risky, but at the same time has a lot of potential. It might actually give your team a huge advantage in a certain team fight if used properly.
Alright, well, Team Burster are doing a bit better than last game, at least, comparatively. They've got a farm PL, they've kept up to some extent in the kill department, and Fnatic have not taken all the outer towers like they had in the previous game by about 20 to 25 minutes in. So they're going to get to work on that, though. They are going to go down the mid lane once more. Black has his Sanjin Yasha on Courier. Fnatic also have the BKB for the axe available coming out on Courier, so a couple key items have been purchased for him.
I think if Burster can actually drag the game long enough for the PL, they have a very good shot at the late game with a very fun PL, so they just need time.
No,
If he
Chrissy
jumps
goes
in,
in
he'll
and...
get the figure.
He's kind of been isolated from his team because of that vision. Now the Lance comes out. Chrissy gets low, but constant heals come from Net, and I think Fnatic may be forced to back off a bit here. Net out of mana.
He's playing very aggressive because he has the Aegis.
Yeah.
So just wants to make sure that he uses it to at least get a couple of kills in return with the Aegis being on his side.
Well, see what Fnatic can... They're just trying to get this tier 2 tower, but they've hardly even dented it so far. This time around, the glyph will be used. Mushi postures himself very aggressively on the front line, and...
Shaker is really close to his dagger.
Ooh, that's a dangerous item pickup if Burster can get there. Blink call catches only the Zeus will get pulled forward. Mushi, Laguna Blade, no time for a grave. Not that it would have mattered when you've got an axe on your team. Queen of Pain blinks forward aggressively. Here comes the cast, bounces to the doppelganger PL. Not sure how that kept on bouncing. A BKB from Chrissy, and that's going to be a wasted BKB charge. Just a Zeus kill, and that was a big commitment from Fnatic, but they do get a tier 2 tower, and they've still got the Aegis on Chrissy if they want to keep on applying pressure.
At least the next fight there'll be a dagger on the Shaker, and if he doesn't go into any board vision, it could be a factor for them winning a team fight, potentially winning a team fight for Buster.
Well, I don't know if he'll have it by the time this T2 tower goes down, so it
He
will probably
needs
be for the high
200
ground.
gold. If he gets a couple of creeps with the fissure, maybe? Okay, maybe not. Maybe not.
Winter Pain walks in, screams, blinks out. Doesn't get caught in the process, but yeah, without Sonic Wave as well, I don't know if this is the time to take a fight for the Myanmar side, as it looks like, yeah, Fnatic will get an unanswered T2 tower here, and that's the last outer tower of the game, so it is kind of turning into a similar story.
Aghanims. Lina has Aghanims.
That
The
is,
desert's gonna be very sad.
yep,
One shot.
950 damage.
One shot material.
Even Quap is one-shot material in treads.
With strength threats, maybe not.
There we go. Quap, please, strength treads. You think about. Earthshaker is just above with 970 HP.
That
is
branch, the value branch, you know. He has the value branch.
Branches save lives, man. They save lives. Well, I think Fnatic may slow things down a little bit, at least until the next Aegis here, but we'll see. Black's got himself a lot of farm, has been farming up those sacked Ancients and has continued to stack them throughout.
Yeah.
And there's no way you can contest it. When you're in this defensive position that Burster are, that's just something you've got to accept. Fnatic are
If you want to contest like a big ancient or top lane, you're gonna go in. Huh, but I don't think they can kill him now.
Probably not. He's going to get the doppel walk off at least. One's up and drums away, so yeah, he'll be fine.
Now, going back to the point with the ancients, you were talking about contesting the ancients. Usually, if you have a game plan against a team, like for example, with a gyro, with a bristleback, something to actually take the ancient stacks, you want to have a big AoE team fight to actually contest it. So, for example, like a Phoenix ultimate or a Tide Ravage, when you have the ultimate, you want to smoke and just go contest, and you know. But judging when the opponent is actually missing, and they might actually be doing Ancients, and if you look at what Burster have right now in this game, they don't really have a mass AoE control spell apart from Fissure, so it's not so easy for them to contest Ancients if they want to go contest. But they were in like so much of a problem the early game from pressure by Fnatic, so their map control wasn't there for them to actually even try to contest the Ancients.
Well, as a result, Black gonna get himself a lot of farm, and he farms up another Ancient stack, picks up a BKB, so he's got 1800 HP, BKB SMY, that's the second BKB purchase from the Fnatic side, and Mushi himself, without a BKB, but very tanky. All three cores sitting on plenty of health, making it hard to find any kind of kills for Burster unless they want to commit everything just for one of those three heroes.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we mentioned Ohio having a gem as well. He's been removing a lot of the vision from Burster. There's one ward remaining in the jungle for Burster. He's gonna probably scout it out once he so there'll be zero vision, and if you look at the 3 wards from Fnatic once again, at all the 3 entrances of the lanes, so I think warding for Fnatic in this series is like 100 marks for them, A+.
Their parents would be proud of them. Well,
if only your parents would get proud of you if you are good at warding.
they're only proud of you if you're playing the mid-roll and getting lots of kills, is that it? Were your parents proud of you when you played a good support Winter?
No.
You'd go home and Dad would be like, man, Winter, you got some great wards off that game.
You have to be studying accounting.
Oh no. Well, right now, things get harder and harder for Burster because of the vision control that Fnatic have. Something also interesting to note is that Fnatic, normally you'd see a team in Fnatic's position have like at least one of their supports quite farm. Both their supports are still fairly poor. Neither's been given any farm priority. Neither's got anywhere near any kind of an item, really. I mean, maybe Net's going to have a Solar Crest soon, but there's no Witch Doctor Ags. There's...
Yeah, I mean, it's I think it's a byproduct of the cores they have. Ags, Lina, and Gyro, they take a lot of space. They farm the jungle, they farm the Ancients, they farm all 3 lanes. So what's left for the supports? Tower kill goal and Roshan goal. And obviously, hero kill goal, which is not something that will happen for Abaddon, but it's something that might happen to Witch Doctor, but just not in this game.
Yeah, he's only been in 2 of the 15 kills, in fact. Mushi's just been finding solo kills in a lot of places.
The Lina and the Axe were running the whole show, dude.
Yeah. The nature of this game has been very much that the supports set them up for success by providing vision, but they weren't needed for kills. And it's one of those things where it's so hard to like measure how well a support's played, because there's no like stats which say, oh, this support played well because he's got X stats.
No,
This game,
you just have to look at the warding, dude.
your Witch Doctor is 0, 2, and 2. Like if you looked at his stats this game, you'd say Ahayo's played kind of bad. Like, but that's not the case. Similar for Net, he's 0, 2, and 5. He's at least got a few more assists to his name, but
Yeah, but it's the way the hero works, right? It's easier for Abaddon to get assists compared to Witch Doctor.
Yeah.
Witch Doctor is more like getting kills, you know?
well, for Fnatic, they've got another Roshan all ready for the taking. And with that, Black will TP himself in, and I think this will be the time to start looking for that high ground siege. There is a Blink Earthshaker to worry about, though. And PL starting to get a bit scary with Diffusal and the Yasha now online.
He needs way more than that, though, honestly.
Yeah, this is where, like, you put an Aegis on your Gyrocopter, he's going to have SMY, BKB, Aegis, and he's also going to have the Solar Crest, so that gives him evasion. He can tank a lot more damage, he can be hitting the tower and not have to worry as much about taking the same amount of tower damage. He just gets a little bit scarier because of the Solar Crest, and it's such a good high ground sieging item.
Yeah, they need the Aghanims. I think they need the Aghanims on the Queen of Pain very desperately so they can actually defend. And so, as of now, he's like 2,000 goals short of it.
Well, doesn't look like he's going to have it for this high ground push, as here comes Fnatic. Aegis in hand. Black even picks up a Talisman as well, so that's going to be double evasion now with the Talisman and the Solar Crest. And he's just going to walk up and take a lot of the damage, but he can't take the nuke damage so well. The Aphotic Shield and Miscoils come out to heal him back up, but some good harass coming out.
They have a lot of sustain between the Witch Doctor and the Abaddon, and they don't even have the Earth escape, just relying on the heal from both the supports.
Two great healing supports, and they're back on the high ground here. Gyrocopter ready to go for round number 2. Fissure comes out, and Chrissy's gone blinking in. There's the Echo Slam, but it doesn't really catch on the backlines, and as a result, Chrissy gets an easy dunk off, even managed to BKB for that, and VK, he's in trouble. Culling Blade got him. 3 dead, and down goes the tier 3 tower. It looks like Fnatic have breached the high ground and broken the burst of defense, as Rax will be claimed, and Fnatic, it looks like a 2-0 victory is in the cards here for them, as Burster won't tap out just yet. They've still got Sonic Wave available in the Queen of Pain. They'll look to make maybe one last hurrah, but Fnatic not going to stop at one lane of Rax. They head bottom. Black going to start chipping away at this tier 3 tower.
They don't have Echo Stem anymore, so I don't think they can defend this anymore.
Yeah, this is looking insurmountable as Fnatic clear out the creep wave, take down the tier 3 tower. It's a 30,000 gold lead as well. We're looking at about 1,000 gold per minute advantage going their way, and that is just as one-sided as it can kind of get without it being possible to come back in. Nice Sonic Wave initiation. Ohio gets low. He will go down to the Zeus ultimate, so at least they get one. Queen of Pain instantly buys back. Mushi now with the BKB of his own, though. Able to stop a lot of that damage. Black as well, and they'll get a second lane of Rax here as Chrissy says, let's just get out of here. And we'll dunk his team on their way home. As Blink back in from Loon. Chrissy gets him with the Blink call. Cooldowns there as well. Uh-oh, no Blink for a second. Chrissy got him. YP could be next here. Chrissy doesn't have... Oh, does have the BKB Shivers as well. He's going to go in on YP, and you can't grave him. That's the problem here. Chrissy just wreaking all sorts of havoc deep inside the Radiant base, but with the BKB wearing off, decides against it. And it was the PL going down to what looks to be a Lina combo. No Gulu Blade, just the Dragon Slave Light Strike Array. Black
the
still with Aegis.
The PR is just basically not ready to fight. He needs more items.
Yeah. And Black gets low here, but he's just willing to use the Aegis to secure the game. I think he may just... Yeah, he's going to suicide. Goes to the high ground. There we go. One last lightning bolt, but that's going to be a death going out onto Zeus. And without Zeus alive, defending this is going to get tricky here. Mushi, no BKB for now. Has an insta respawn, though, I imagine, with 20 Bloodstone charges. And Gyro will clean up Dazzle, leaving the PL on his own. He's got a lone Earthshaker with him. Chrissy has a blink in 1 second. The blink forward. Blink call. Ian caught out. Rocket Barrage there as well. And Ohio says, I just want to kill, man. I'm still sitting on 0. He won't get it. Top lane will be claimed, and with that, Mega Creeps and the GG will shortly follow. Chrissy.
And the mango spam.
Double, triple mango. Easy mana at the enemy fountain. That's some Lil stuff right there, although he's not looking to mess with his endgame items. He's looking to actually use them rather than just toy around with them. And Culling Blade costs a lot of mana. That's 180 mana a pop, and you've got Shivers also costing mana, so not easy to keep throwing out those dunks. It's hard work, Winter, being a professional basketball / Dota player. Now YP looking
Hard
like...
work indeed.
Maybe not for Chrissy this game. He's making it look easy. As, well, they lose one. They lose the Witch Doctor in the backlines here. The BKBs for Fnatic, still keeping them alive.
They lose the Witch Doctor every time.
Ohio's like, guys, what is going on this game? I'm 0-4-4. My stats look bad, but it's a team game. And with that, Fnatic through to the quarterfinals in the BTS series, Southeast Asia.
So if you look at the report card for Fnatic next game, definitely A+ for warding,